Take it away, fellas.
Thank you, voice girl, and welcome once again to another edition of the Manspace Podcast. Now, this is the voice of Russ, and with me, as always, is my co-host who's just waiting for the food alert sounder, the one and only Big Les.
Yeah. Now make it clap. Yeah.
What's up? What's up, man?
You got it, dog. What's happening with you today?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good, man.
Wearing my my ribbon. This is you'll see this a lot more often, but this is in honor of Chloe. So all of us are wearing our ribbons in honor of her, and we're gonna actually try to get some stuff where the Manspace Nation can start getting these too.
Awesome. That'd be great, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
But
yeah,
my friend, I know you're waiting for the sounder.
You might as well go ahead and spring it. Get it done.
Let's get it done.
Food alert. Food alert. The Manspace Podcast is talking about food again. Food alert. Food alert.
So, so Les.
Yeah, man.
So my family and I, you know, every year during Christmas break, we do some sort of stupid challenge, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's usually something hot related. Like we did the spin wheel with the hot sauce wheel.
Yeah.
We did, and that was brutal. We did the world's the hottest peanuts. We did the world's hottest gummy bear, right? We usually do this on Christmas Eve, but this Christmas Eve, we're going to all be in kind of different places. So we didn't quite do it. But so this time I did something else, Les.
What you got?
I got the world's sourest gumballs. These not gumballs, but sour balls. Yeah.
No.
The sour. The mega sours, yes.
No.
Yeah. You wouldn't do it?
I don't like nothing sour.
I'm gonna pop it open right here on air.
Yeah. Oh God. Now if you start choking, I can't come and help you and do the Heimlich maneuver.
You know my wife's number, call her.
Your man upstairs choking off one of them sour balls.
If I hit the ground, just dial her.
Let me
get her on
go
speed
ahead.
dial.
Let me get her on speed dial right now.
That's right.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. You ready?
I got it.
Count to three.
Okay, hold on. You want to put it up to the camera.
There it is.
You see all it?
Looks like the moon.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Whew.
You can smell it like that.
You can smell it.
Oh.
Have you seen the videos of the people doing this thing?
I have not.
Oh man, there's so many reaction videos and people just flipping out and doing all this other stuff. Yeah. So I'm.
This is my grandson's kind of thing. I can't wait till he sees this one. I can't wait because I can see him now. Papa, I want some. Yeah.
My mouth is watering right now. Just thinking about
it. Should be. It should be.
It's like extra moist. I'm like, hold up. All right. All
right. Here we go.
All right, man. Space Nation. We're going. This is for y'all, man. This is for y'all. All right. It's like biting into a whole lemon.
Oh God.
That's the way it hit.
But it's not too bad. I don't see sweat or okay, wait a minute.
You can't tell that my eyes are red.
I was about to say, is that a tear? What is that? What is
it? It's a little moisty over there. It's a little moisty.
So this is kind of the first one we got a real reaction, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there it is. It's starting to come. It's starting to come through now.
Yeah, it's all down in the chest. But it's like I love lemons.
Yeah.
Like I used to just sit there and just eat lemons. I would peel it.
Okay.
Like I have a lemon tree in the backyard.
See, I knew there was something wrong with you when I met you. I did, but I liked you, so it's okay, But yeah, here we go. All right.
Oh man.
All right. Did you? Is it soft? Is it chewy? Oh,
it's not chewy.
It's a hard.
It's hard. It's right here. It's in the jaw. Yeah.
You might want to switch it around, so just in case.
Yeah, I've been going from one side to the other. Okay. All right. The sourness is wearing off now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does it have the sweet center?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See, my glasses would have fogged all the way up. You know.
Yeah, my eye opened back up now. I'm good. Yeah. It's not as bad as some people say.
No.
It's definitely not that bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't believe what everybody say anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I have to send you some of the videos, man.
Oh my God.
Let's see if I can put some into this episode because
I
mean, folks were like faces completely locked up, like it was the worst thing in the world.
God.
Yeah, it's nowhere near that bad.
Oh, okay.
It's not that bad.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good.
If you don't like lemon, you will have a reaction to it. I like lemon.
I like lemonade. That's what I like.
Yeah, I will peel a lemon and eat the lemon.
I'm not gonna go that far.
Yeah, so putting it in, it is just like biting straight into a lemon and getting all that juice just flowing into your mouth.
Yeah, no, I like a little lemon water sometimes. I like to cut a lemon square and then run it over some shrimp or some lobster or something.
Just a little flavoring lemon.
Give it a little flavor of lemon.
No, this is 100% whole lemon.
I ate something one time that had lemon zest in it, fresh lemon zest, and it took my jaws and swole some.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, I almost had lockjaw.
Yeah, I'll use that on if I do like a lemon tart or lemon pie.
Yeah,
I'll
you put lemon zest on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a different type of creature.
Yeah.
I'm not that game. I'm sorry.
We got to find something for you to do, man.
I listen.
You
man.
got out of doing the pumpkin challenge this year.
That's right.
So,
however,
you got to find something for you to do.
You keep trying to make me sick. I can't. I can't. You want to eat the world's hottest everything? Listen.
What about drink some eggnog on air?
That'll work. However,
we got to do a live show, and you start the show off with a cup of eggnog.
I'm gonna have to put some cognac in my eggnog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be wasted by the end of the show. One and two, my internals.
I know. That's why we got to do a live show.
My internals may want to start speaking on the microphone.
See how quickly you can hit that mute button.
Since now I got to get a new mic with a mute on it, so I can just tap it. Because this going around trying to find it, it ain't gonna never happen. My internals will be speaking on the microphone.
So me and my homeboy, we were texting back and forth about the whole eggnog thing, and he got like the almond milk version of it.
Oh no!
And I tried it before, right?
Yeah,
I did not like it. It was way too watery. I'm like, nope, I can't do this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that one.
I gotta have the thickness. I love the thickness of eggnog. I'm like, my wife is just gonna suffer that night when I crack that. I got a nice big gallon sitting downstairs in the refrigerator right now.
Do you? See,
yes. When I crack that bad boy open, my wife will just have to suffer that night. Mm-hmm.
I'll be moving a little bit further down south if I do that. She ain't having it, bro.
Hey, we just celebrated our anniversary. She told me she loved me, gassy and all. So
I'm
good.
What about your friends? You know what I'm saying? What about your friends? I'm just asking for a friend. You know what I mean? Hell, I known for a long time too. You know what I mean? I'm your brother. You know, can I get the corner of the couch? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It won't be pleasant for both of us to be in the same room with eggnog, I'm sure. However, you know, I get a little bit of the couch on the other side. Hey, I'll sleep out on the covered patio. It don't matter.
One of my homeboys, his mom used to work for I think it's like Pet Milk or whatever, right? You know, the company Pet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she worked for that company, right? And so during the holidays, she gave him a big thing of like the little, I've never seen this in the store anywhere, but the little, you know, like the little bottles of milk.
Yeah.
They were the same size of eggnog.
Oh, wow.
And so he brought like a bunch of them into work. And me and him, we sat across from each other, tearing up the
Oh, no.
at work. No. Oh, it was brutal. We were dueling. You know, the dueling banditos.
Yeah.
That was us.
Man.
My boss would come back. He would look for one of us. Then he turned around and looked for the other one. Like, what? Wait. It was like too much eggnog, man. Too much egg.
I would have got sent to HR for too much crop dusting. Because I just sounded like a single prop little plane going by.
Oh man. Yeah.
There's less. It'd have been bad. No.
Man.
Can't do it, my guy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Did you see this with the Marshall football team?
What about?
So they qualified for a bowl game. They're 10-3 this year, something like that. They qualified for a bowl game. They were supposed to play against Army in the Liberty Bowl, right?
Right.
Our Army's having a tremendous year.
A great year. Yeah, they are.
So they're supposed to play against each other. Well, the coach takes another job. Right after the regular season was over, he takes another job. When he left, 28 of their players all jumped in the transfer portal.
What?
They were only left with like 40-something players left overall.
Wow.
So they had to cancel the bowl game. They had to pull out because they didn't have nobody to play. The coach was gone. The players were gone. They had nobody to play.
Oh my God. What kind of stuff is that?
Yeah.
Man.
So they went and got a team from near where the Liberty, I think the Liberty Bowl is in Louisiana. So they got like Louisiana Tech or something like that, who didn't even qualify for a bowl game.
Slammed them in there anyway.
But they put them in there, yeah. Yeah, because there was no other teams available that could fit.
Wow. Well, you know, that's some good exposure.
It's good exposure for them, but I'm like, okay, it's not like Marshall was gonna put butts in seats in Louisiana anyway. It wasn't gonna be a sellout.
No.
I mean, this was not. It wasn't gonna be good.
No. And Army would more than likely would have whooped on them too.
Oh yeah.
No, because they would have been playing pretty dominant.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
But this transfer portal, man, like, have you kept up with it?
I've seen a little bit. You know, I followed Prime, you know, Coach Prime, and all the drama that he caused when he left Jackson State in the portal, and they lost what? They lost about 5 to 10 players too.
Yeah.
In that portal. You know, and there was a few others that jumped ship that went other places. So oh yeah.
It's been pretty pretty bad this year because, like, of course, I'm a Bama guy, and I'm watching like every day, different players entering the portal.
Yeah, yeah.
But you got guys who are in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Their team has an opportunity to win a national championship,
And
they're jumping in the portal.
Yeah, but so they're done playing for that team once they add themselves to the portal.
They have until the 28th.
Okay.
So you can play up until the 28th because the portal closes at the 28th. So that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play the first round of the playoffs would have already been played. Then December 28th,
You got
before
one more.
the second round. Yep. So you either gotta stay with your team or you're done at that point.
Yeah.
So a lot of these kids are not playing once they get into the portal.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I wonder what prompted that? What makes is it the NILs that name and likeness?
I think that's part of it. A lot of it is that these guys, the top line guys are getting paid. Then because of NIL, you got a lot of guys that are staying in college longer. Yeah. Where they would have left to go to the NFL, they can make more money in college, so they'll stay because unless they're like a top 15 pick, a lot of these guys are going to stay in college. And try to boost their stock for one more year or earn that NIL money for one more year rather than going to the pros. So you get a lot of these guys who are backups that don't want to sit another year. They want to go play somewhere. So they'll go and transfer out.
Yeah, so they can get some, get the rubber to the road. But I get that because don't get me wrong. I think NIL is good for the athlete. They should be getting paid something for what they do other than the education.
They're getting out of control.
But it is getting out of control. However, because you got NIL players making more than NFL players.
Bro. The
Straight
quarterback,
up.
I mean, you're a UM fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
The quarterback that they just got has not played a single down and getting a $10 million deal.
$10 million.
Bryce Young, who won a Heisman when he was at Alabama. And was a Heisman runner-up the following year. He had a $1.2 million before he ever took a snap at Alabama.
Yep.
This kid coming out of high school is getting $10 million. I mean, come on. These guys you can't offer that type of money to an 18-year-old.
To a kid. Straight up. Hell, it's hard enough to offer that type of money to an adult. Right? If they don't have financial literacy and a half of a brain, because let's just be honest, a lot of kids come from underprivileged areas. They don't really know what money is, but they're good in sports and they get a ride to college, right? That college ride, and if you're halfway as good as they expected, can lead you to some NIL money, right? That NIL money, now, just say you're making $1 million, 1.5, right? The second year, you've almost made as much money as your people their whole lives in a single year in college.
Yep.
What are you going to do with that money when you don't have structure?
Well, see, but not only that, and this is the part that I don't know. I know how it works with the NFL side. I don't know how it works if it's the same way in college, right?
Right.
In college, on the NFL side, the NFL side, you get taxed for every state that you play in. Same thing with the NBA. So I don't know if they do the same thing to the college players with these NIL money.
They probably do.
You would think that they do. And if that's the case, then I'm going to Texas. I'm only going to play.
I'm not going to California. Right.
I'm going somewhere where there's no state tax.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to play for a school in Florida. I'm going to play for somewhere in Pennsylvania. I'm going to play for somewhere in Tennessee. Just because there's no state tax, if that's what goes down.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Because that more than half of your games is going to be at home.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
so your taxable value is a little bit lower. However, but again, here's what it goes right back to that financial that financial training. You know, I don't know if they have people in college like the NFL, the financial advisors, the financial guys that come in with the rookies and take them through their first years
They're
of playing with
doing that now.
Yeah,
they're doing that now because these schools are having to hire general managers.
Yeah,
like you it's not the same as where the coach would sit down and come into your house
come to your family.
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
it's when NIL started, you got parents that will come and say, you talking to the kid like, hey, what do you want to major in? What's your goals? What's your future? What's your plans? And you got the parents saying, hey, how much are we getting paid?
Right.
Before that was kind of under the table, like, hey,
it was real under the table.
Right.
Know what I mean? Well, listen, you come here to our school, we got a great whatever program, we get you this, we can do this, we can do that. And then the boosters took care of all of that other stuff. Not NIL to knock the boosters. The boosters is becoming NIL.
Yeah. Now it's the boosters are out of control.
Big time.
Because, hey, Michigan's this kid that went to Michigan, it was a booster that puffed up the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not that the booster even went there; it's his wife went there.
His
wife is a Michigan fan.
Right. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm sure he went there in some sort of way. I don't know if he's doctor or whatever he is, but it's a lot of money in this. Now there's so much money in the college game. You think about it. Look at the Sanders kids. Now I'm just picking on them because I know that they make that kind of bread. But even like I think Shador was making like 3.5,
something like that, close to 4. Yeah,
close to 4. Travis Hunter.
Yeah, somewhere in that area. Yeah,
somewhere in that area, and that dude just won a Heisman. He's going first round.
Oh yeah, he's a top 3 pick.
Yeah, he's a top 3. He is going first round somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if Deion has anything to do with it, he gonna go where Deion want him to go. Because Deion got influence there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, I just pick on them because they're in the news like that. They're the top ones. But even what was that other girl's name? Caitlin Clark. When she was playing basketball, she was getting paid with the NIL.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, she made more money in NIL than she did in WNBA.
She does. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's gotten out of control. It's not getting out of control. Because now kids are going to be going. Yeah. Now kids are going to want to go to school not to just play ball. They're going to go to school for the NIL. Because think about it.
I mean, that man right there, the greatest of all time, Nick Saban. For those that are listening on the radio, yes, I have a picture, an autographed picture of Nick Saban over my shoulder. So he left the game because of NIL.
Yeah, because it made it so it's uncoachable.
Yes,
it's uncoachable.
Yeah. How can you set your team up when you're basically getting guys for 1 year?
That's it.
You got guys that are going into the transfer portal for the 4th and 5th time now.
Yeah, that's it. You got them for 1 year. And how's your program successful?
It used to be that if you transferred, you had to sit out a year.
You got redshirted, right?
Yeah.
Then
you couldn't transfer twice. You had to have some sort of hardship to be able to transfer again.
Yeah. But these kids nowadays, man, they've made it to where it's not the kids. It's definitely not the kids.
It's the system.
It's the system.
Yeah.
They've made it to where I'm going to say too easy, but they've made it to where it has become extremely easy. If you're a starter on your team, right? Just hear me out with this. Just say the boy from going to Michigan. We know he's going to be a starter. We know he's going to be a top quarterback in the college. Well, he's expected to be a top quarterback.
He's expected to be, yeah.
He's expected to be a top quarterback in college, and he's expected to start.
Yes.
Right? This is a freshman. And his NIL is $10 million first year. Ain't snapped the ball, ain't ran the ball, ain't thrown the ball.
I think it's like $10 million over 4.
Okay, $10 million over 4. So $10 million over 4. So 4 years of our lives in the United States military, if we got 10 million, what a difference that would have had made for us.
Right. Yeah.
Who cares if I got a basket weaving degree? I have 10 million ways to make something else happen for me.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. College sports, I think these guys should be compensated in some type of way outside of their scholastic endeavors, right? But is the NIL the right thing to do? Is it proper? Because you're really setting you're setting a standard.
Yeah. So here my thing has always been, and yeah, I know that a lot of payments went under the table.
Yeah, absolutely.
For years. It's been going on for decades.
Yeah.
However, NIL, in my opinion, should have been based off of your class. Seniors get this, juniors get this, sophomores get this, freshmen get this. And it goes up the longer you stay. And that should be the structure. And it should be across the board.
And starts with a new team when you go to a new team.
Right. It should be the same money across the board. So no matter whether you play at Texas, whether you play at Syracuse, whether you play at Alabama, whether you play at Western Kentucky, the money should be the same across the board, and the NCAA should control it.
Yeah.
Instead of it being the Wild Wild West, where
because that's what it is now.
Hey, coach, Texas over here is going to pay me like 2.3. What you going to get me to stay?
Right.
And why is the portal open right now?
Yeah, it should have closed at playoff.
Here's the thing, okay? Because the spring semester starts up, right?
Oh yeah.
We know when the semester starts up?
Before
the playoffs end. So they have to open the portal because now the big greed on the big end, because we wanted these playoffs. The portal is open, but all these schools want these kids in their schools for the spring semester, so that way when spring ball opens up, they're already practicing with the team.
Yep, they're already there. Yep.
So that's why the portal is there. It's so dumb. It's like they sit there and talk about them being student athletes. They don't care about the students.
No.
With the whole system, the system is so screwed up. They don't care about the students, man.
Yeah. It's a lot there. It's a lot to unpack there, and I'm sure there's a lot. I don't know very much. All I know is what I've heard on TV and certain things that we discuss. But I'm sure there's so much more to unpack with this NIL stuff. You know, and when I first heard about it, I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah.
But now the few years that it's been going on, it's kind of like, was this a great idea?
Yeah.
Because you got football, you got 20-year-old football players pulling up in Maybach.
It's like, yeah, it's like somebody
$300,000 cars. You know what I mean?
you receiving text right now while we're sitting here doing this show.
Yeah.
And people trying to get you to come over and jump on this other show,
Exactly.
You've reached your limit of what you're going to be able to do with the man space. You might as well come over here to this show,
Exactly.
and they texting you while we're
While
sitting
we're
here
doing,
recording.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
type of stuff that's going on. Like
yeah,
these guys, they're on people's social media, they're
yeah,
DMing them, they're texting them during the season. So they
yeah.
already know what these other schools are going to offer them
Mhm.
before the season is over with.
Can you imagine the locker room? Can you imagine the dorms? Look at the message I just got.
Mm-hmm.
You know, can you imagine how they blowing up Travis Hunter right now?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, just won a Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't seen a two-way player in years
Nope.
that's successful at playing two-way,
Right.
right? Ain't seen one of them in years. I think there's a few out there that could do it right
Oh, yeah.
now, but the NFL don't like that. And I get it. You
Yeah.
got to rest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get your players hurt.
Oh,
'Cause these boys,
it's a different world. It's a
yeah,
different world from NFL to college. Yeah.
yeah, these boys will blow you up out here.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I
and
mean?
he's not playing the best of competition over there in Colorado. He's playing a step up.
Yeah,
He's definitely playing a step up from Jackson State. So he's playing good
absolutely.
competition, but he's
Absolutely.
not playing the best competition. Like if he was at Tennessee, he wouldn't do this.
Right.
You know,
Right. Or Michigan. You
right?
know what I'm saying? Ohio
Yeah,
State. It ain't jumping. It ain't
yeah,
jumping like that. But that's
yeah.
the reason you didn't go to them type of schools anyway,
Well, Dion went somewhere where those kids could get some money,
though. Bam.
and he knew all his players were going to follow him.
And they did. And they
Yeah.
got money.
Mm-hmm.
Now they can take it. Listen, if you blow your knee out, I understand it. I truly do. You blow your knee out, you're in your third year of school, but your NIL kicking in 10, 15,
Mm-hmm.
$1,000 for four, you still 9 million, 10 million to the good.
A lot of these players were getting, $1 million, $2 million life policies on them. So
Yeah,
that way it's like if I got injured and I
yeah.
could not play, I got this policy.
I got my policy.
Hmm.
Exactly. But hell, some guys, they get out and they ain't got nothing else better to do. But they get out now with a foot in the right direction.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And if they utilize that money right, instead of buying jewelry and cars and you know what
Right.
I'm saying, stuff that you can't,
Hmm.
that don't appreciate,
Right. Right. Right.
it it could be a great thing for them. It could
Hmm.
be a great thing for them. I'm not against it. I just want them to use it properly, for their benefit.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah. Let's go to break real quick, and because we got some big stuff to talk about after the break.
Will do.
So, big bro.
What's happening, bro?
So, you being a father
Yes.
and was married with young children,
Yeah, man.
you remember the days of still trying to rub up on a piece,
Yeah.
why you got babies crying and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Woo! Don't remind me of them days. There was some rough days ahead. Remember, there was some rough days back then, boy.
Yeah, it was. So we got a letter in to the
Mhm.
Man Space podcast, and this gentleman is asking for some help. So
All right.
let me just read this letter here real quick.
Okay.
Dear Man Space podcast, I hope you guys can help me out here. I'm a 34-year-old husband and a dad of two amazing kids, a 4-year-old and a 10-month-old. And well, let's just say romance in my marriage life has been put on hold. Ooh, on life support.
Mm.
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 Back before we had kids, my wife and I were that couple. Date nights, spontaneous weekends away, candlelit dinners at home, the whole deal. And now, between work, chasing toddlers, sleepless nights, and trying to figure out how to fold a fitted bedsheet, seriously, is that even possible? It feels like all we talk about is who's changing the next diaper or what's for dinner.
Mm.
My wife is an incredible mom, and I love her to pieces, but I feel like we've lost some of that connection we used to have.
Mm.
I want to show her how much I still care and how much she means to me, but I'm stuck. How do you keep the romance alive when you're knee deep in bottles, Legos, and Baby Shark on repeat? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sick of Baby Shark.
Baby shark, 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 shark. Anyway, okay. I
How
know
can
about
I?
it.
Yeah. How can I make her feel special again when we're both so exhausted all the time? I know
Yeah.
other parents must be in the same boat, and I'd love to hear your advice on how to keep the spark alive with needing a time machine to put our kids. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'd love to hear your advice on how to keep the spark alive without needing a time machine back in our pre-kid days. Okay. You're
Yeah.
trying to go backwards. Okay.
Mm.
Hot tub time machine. Here we go. Thanks,
Hey, yeah.
thanks for all you do. Your podcast has been a huge help with keeping me sane during these crazy chapters in my life. Sincerely, Romance on Hold.
Yeah. This is a real problem though.
It is.
And
It,
the funny thing about it is that a lot of people go through it.
yeah.
Some get
Yeah.
through, some don't.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is
Because being
true.
an empty nester take a long time.
Hmm.
You
But
know?
listen, you found out how to at least do it one time.
Yeah, because you got
Yeah,
two.
you got two. So yeah, you
I
found a
don't think
break
that's
in the
helping them.
in the action.
I don't think that's
So
helping them because that could have been a quickie. You know what I'm saying? You could have been like, dang, that could have been one of
yeah,
them.
so oh man. So a lot of it really comes down to schedules. You got to really put stuff on schedules at this point, right?
Well,
And especially with the 10-month-old, the 10-month-old is starting to get into the routine now
yeah,
of
yeah,
their sleep cycles, right? So the 4-month-old, I mean the 4-year-old can pretty much follow is still in nap time mode. So
yeah,
you can tie both of those into each other to whether you two taking a break during that time or that may be your snuggle time. But
right,
you schedule stuff.
yeah.
I don't know the whole other family dynamics. Do you got other family nearby or other friends
Somebody
nearby
can help out. Yeah,
that can help? Yeah, that can help out with the kids. But it really comes down to putting everything on the schedule.
yeah. And just because you put it on schedule, don't mean sexy time. You know what I'm saying? That means relaxation time, unwind time. But some sexy time is, you got to make it special. Sometimes
Yeah.
she don't need to know what you're doing. Sometimes you should just get a babysitter, get that squared away, get out of your home, get out of your comfort zone, go someplace else. I know my wife and I sometimes we just go get a room
Mm,
to feel as to get away from what
mm,
what is the norm,
mm,
right? And if you don't have the money to go get a room and do those things, then do something nice at home, right? You know, you obviously you're together, you got two little ones, get the house cleaned up, have someone come to your home and cook dinner,
yeah.
you know, change change your normal activities. I
Here's
get
what
it's going to
I
be
would
tough,
say.
though. Hmm.
One of the things I would say about a lot of the activities around the house and stuff like that
Hmm.
is tackle stuff together so it takes up less
Take
time.
less time. That's right. And you get to spend time while
Yes.
tackling these things as well.
Yes.
I know it
Y'all,
sucks to say, oh, well, we watch clothes together, but
mm,
it's not about that. It's about sharing the responsibility, taking a little bit
mhm,
off of her
right.
and giving her some free time back
Mhm,
while you're helping and sharing in
yeah.
these duties, you know.
And you know what, man? I'll say this. I will say this. I believe it. I have seen it. I've seen multiple women say this.
Mhm.
Women like a man who cleans up. They think it's sexy when the man is cleaning around the house. So
Yeah.
get that broom out.
Get that broom and that mop out, my boy. You
Uh,
know,
but
my
seriously
wife
though,
tell me I mess up more than I clean up, so get out the way. Kind
but
of by
seriously though, I
design.
mean, sharing some of the tasks just helps
Yeah,
free up more time.
yeah, yeah.
And it's like, and doing some of the tasks together, like cooking
Mhm.
dinner together,
Yeah,
could be a little fun.
it
You
could
know,
be. I,
could be a little
my wife
fun.
and I cook together all the time. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And it's led to us both really liking to be in the kitchen together
Mhm.
because it's shared time. It's shared,
Mhm.
it's shared because you can communicate. I get it though. You got kids. It's not
Mhm.
always going to be that
Right.
easy.
It's not always because kids are needy, especially
Yeah,
at four
for
four
10
months and
months.
10 months.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
kids are needy.
yeah, they're
But shoot,
neat.
you throw on some Baby Shark, that's gonna keep them occupied for a little bit. There's
Yeah,
because they got Baby Shark, Grandpa Shark, Grandma Shark. They got the
yeah,
whole works. You
yeah.
know,
Throw some chicken nuggets in the deep fry with some French
hey,
fries. You
hey,
know,
put them on
yeah.
some uh uh what's my show?
But
Um Gosh, I'm mad. I'm drawing a blank on it. It's gonna come back to me.
okay,
It's gonna come back to me. Now
yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Oh,
look up. I'm
you
gonna have to
talking
look it
about
up.
the? Oh, it starts with a C. I just had it too. It's
Mm,
God dog. But it's that
it's
new popular show that these kids all like. Coco Melon.
no
No,
man.
you don't like
No,
Coco Melon?
we don't do
Broop, doop, doop, Coco Melon.
yeah, no,
Ah, ah, ah.
no,
Baby Shark, Blues Clues. Who? What? Huh?
no. Gracie's Corner.
Oh, Gracie's Corner is good too. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
Put on some Gracie's Corner. They got a 4 hour block of
yeah.
Gracie's Corner. You can put that on. That can keep them occupied for a few minutes while you guys cook dinner together, tackle the chores together. Now y'all can have dinner together. You change a diaper. You get them washed up together. Now they're going to bed.
Yeah,
There
don't
you
be
go.
surprised the next day they're gonna be rapping their ABCs. But
There
that's
you go.
another story. You know what
Hey,
I mean?
hey, how Shannon Sharp say? Hey, Space Mountain was one of the best rides at Six Flags. It only lasts you about 3 minutes. That's all you need.
That's all I need. Then they gonna have a 1 month off. But listen, but
No,
listen,
ser-
schedule some time.
serious. Yes.
Seriously, schedule some time away with just you and your spouse, right? Get out the house, get dressed, no baby talk, get the kids out, And I know it's easier said than done, but these are things that are necessary too, just like grocery shopping, just like
Mhm.
taking care of the kids and making sure the kids go to the park or go outside or get their time. You as an adult need your time as well. But it's not all about, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You need to, how can I say it in a nice way? You still need to romanticize it,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And even if it's just for a short time, you
Mhm.
still need to make her feel special outside of the throw up and all those things that are on
Here,
her and
here's how
cleaning
you
up
do
the
it.
house all
And
the time.
and and if he listened to last week's episode,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, drop that little text out there during the
That's
middle of the
right.
day while you at
That's
work.
it. Hey, baby, how you
Just
doing?
yeah,
You know,
just a little note. Just
yeah,
a little note. Hey, while you on your lunch break, pick her up some flowers so that way when you heading home, you got them. You know, so now you can get home. Now you work on when you get home. Hey, put them in front of the TV for. I don't like letting the TV raise your kids, but put them
yeah,
in front of the TV for a little bit. Now you guys cook dinner together. Now you guys got family time because you're
yeah,
gonna eat dinner together. Now you spend some time to tire out the kids, right?
yep,
You
yep,
tire them out after they ate. You get them washed up. They go to bed. Now you probably got about 2-3 hours before you actually gonna go to bed.
yeah. And sit and enjoy each other, talk to
Yeah.
each other. You know, this is where all of those old things you guys used to do can come back into play.
Mm-hmm.
But you also, if you don't have your children on a routine, it's going to be hard to get them there. So
Yeah.
start with a routine for the children. Get
Mm-hmm.
them in the bed. Get your time. Where you and your spouse can relate, can communicate. You know, and get back to where you were, because you don't want a relationship of you're just going through the day to day, because 5 years goes by, 10 years go by, then you're empty nesters, and then guess what? You don't even know the person you're living with,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So always that
Absolutely.
I hate to say it like this, but your spouse comes first,
Yeah.
then your children.
So I just looked up 9 quick things on this real quick, and I'm
Hmm.
gonna throw these in here real quick. Number 1, make your relationship a priority. Commit to small, consistent acts of love every day. A
Yeah.
long kiss before leaving for work, holding hands while watching TV, sending sweet texts during the day. All those can keep things going. And then it's all right for your kids to see you guys share a hug or a
Yeah.
kiss, because the kids need to see what a healthy, loving
Every
relationship
relationship
looks like.
is.
They don't
Absolutely.
need to see you bumping uglies, but a kiss, a hug, telling your wife that you love them in front of the kids, that's what the kids need
Mhm.
to see.
That's right.
Schedule your date nights. Spontaneous may feel like impossible with the kids, but you do need to schedule them.
Hmm.
After the kids are asleep, have a late night dinner together, play a game, watch a movie, have some snacks, no phones,
Yeah.
just do
Yeah.
so. Hey, if you need to, call in a babysitter if you
Yep.
need to. Number 3, embrace the power of small gestures. Grand gestures are great, but real intimacy is built on small gestures, like we talked about.
Yep.
Hey, the little love note, little text throughout the day. Hey,
Yep.
bring in somebody lunch if you can. Surprise her with coffee.
Hmm.
Send little small affectionate texts throughout the day to let you know that you're thinking about her. Run a bath water for her. Oh, boy, you get it going.
Yeah.
Hey, plan kid-free conversations. See, one of the things about parenting is that, all the stuff that the kids have going on tends to dominate your life.
Absolutely.
Establish times where you don't talk about what's going on. My and and that may be easier said than done.
Hmm.
But once the kids are asleep,
You got all the
you
time in the
got
world.
yeah,
You can say and talk about it, whatever you want to say and talk
yeah.
about. But the
And
thing
then
too is talk about you, not the bills, not the kids, not
yeah,
but those things. Talk about you.
yeah. Bring back physical affection. Hey, when you're
Mm.
tired, give a massage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold hands.
Hmm.
You know, you can actually put, grown up time on a schedule if you have to. You
If
may
you have,
not like it, but you may
yeah.
have to put it on a schedule.
I saw a video today, and this guy comes in the kitchen. He says, "Honey, you know what time it is?" And she turned around and she says, "What?" He says, "Turn." What do you say? Close the door and turn them lights on. Turn them lights off.
Right.
You know what that country song? And he was like, "There's no panty time." And he just walked away. Hey, she turned off the water in the kitchen and told her son, wash the dishes. They were like,
Right.
oh, Mom, Dad, you guys are weirdos. It's like, it's that time. I'm out of here. But, sometimes, you just, I get it.
Yeah.
Scheduling things, that works with some people in their lives.
It may work. It may work.
Yeah.
Number 6, share, we talked about this, share household responsibilities. We talked about that one.
Absolutely.
Number 7, find ways to laugh together. Kids are a real joy. Parenting is messy, chaotic, and stressful, but laughter can be one of the best ways to keep you close during the ups and downs.
Yeah.
Number 8 is prioritize self-care for both of you. We talked about this one last week as well. The hobbies, activities they love.
Yeah.
Get enough sleep when possible. Spend time exercising outdoors because, you can do that with the kids. You can put them in strollers and take walks and things like that. And then focus on the long game. Number 9. The baby years are challenging, but they won't last forever.
That's right.
Remind yourself that you're staying connected now to set the tone for the future, because the kids will eventually grow up, but your relationship remains.
That's right.
So invest in your connection now to ensure that you have a thriving relationship when the nest is empty.
Amen. Well,
And
we hit a lot of those.
Yeah. We got to get ready for the last word here.
And now, the last word.
The last word.
The last word. Go ahead, Les.
Man, all I can say is you have to go through things in order to understand them and to get the knowledge and to move forward.
Yeah.
It's a necessity, because I was always taught this, and I stand by it. You go through a lesson and you don't learn it, you will repeat it. Yeah.
So my last word here is staying romantic after having kids. It takes effort, and it's a team. You two are a team. It takes teamwork.
Yeah.
But the rewards are worth it. See, your relationship, your family, when you nurture that and nurture that love, everyone benefits. Your kids benefit, you benefit, your spouse benefit. They love that loving relationship. It's not about having a perfect romantic life. It's about showing up for each other. Even, when things are down, just showing up with love and gratitude. We talked about it last week. Keep dating your partner. Keep finding ways to laugh. Keep finding joy in the small moments. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the big stuff. It's the little things. And choosing love over chaos every day, man, it makes a difference, So schedule a date night, leave it a little note in the kitchen, and still a kiss when you can,
Yeah.
Being a parent is a life change, but it doesn't have to take away your romance.
That's right. And stick to what works.
Yeah.
Right? If it works for you, let it work for you.
Yeah.
Continue forward with that.
Hey, maybe you might want to try to do the Sours challenge and get you guys a laugh off that.
I don't know about that one, bro. Do some eggnog. No, don't do that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's go to break. As we do each week, we like to close the show with just a little bit of inspiration. The word of the week is defeat. And see, here's the truth. Defeat is not the end of the road. It's just a detour. Every setback, every stumble, every moment you feel like you've lost, it's just another step in the journey that's shaping you into something that's stronger. Defeat doesn't define you. It's how you respond to it that does. So pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Because the only real failure is quitting. See, I know that you've got too much fight in you for that. So remember this, you may lose the battle, but you're still in the war. Change your mindset, learn, grow, and come back swinging, because your story isn't over, it's just getting started. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep showing up. In Man Space Nation, real men don't let defeat have the final word. Until next time. Wow.
Had me in a moment.
That's it.
You know?
Real men don't let defeat have the final word.
Man, that's a great quote. That's a t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt for real. That's a t-shirt.
Real
Listen,
men,
I mean, and that goes back to our letter from today. Mr. Romance on Hold. Hey, don't you may feel defeated, but no, it's just a detour. Don't worry.
It's not your last stop. Trust and believe, both of us. Yeah. I know I've been defeated a few times in life, but you just got to keep going, man. You can't let that stop you, and you can't let that deter you from the goals that you have and what you want to accomplish.
Absolutely. Next week, Man Space Nation, this is probably the last time we're actually going to do a show together this year.
Yeah.
So to Man Space Nation, we want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We will be back with all new episodes next year. In the meantime, we will leave you during the holidays with the best of the Man Space 2024 volumes 1 and 2 on Christmas Day and New Year's Day.
All of my ramblings.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just all less. It's just all less. I'm just here.
Whatever.
I'm here clicking.
Whatever.
And I'm just here eating stuff. I'm gonna go over here and eat me another.
Yeah.
Go eat me another sour ball. And we're gonna get up out of here. Man Space Nation, peace, love y'all. We'll see y'all next year.
All right, family. We out of here.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Man Space.
Whichever platform you listen to us on, make sure you subscribe and don't miss a show.
Remember to keep up with all the Man Space updates on our website, themanspacepodcast.com.
And you can follow us on Instagram at manspacenat1.
Until next time, Man Space Nation, he's Les, I am Russ, and we are out
of here.